Okay, fourth presenter, we're welcoming Austin O'Neill to talk about good form foods. Come on up here.
Hello, my name is Austin O'Neill. I am the co-founder of Good Form Foods. Good Form Foods was created when my fiance and I realized that all the nut butters on the shelves cause digestive discomfort, had seed oils and sugars, lacked good protein and good nutrients. A lot of them are high in omega-6s, and also didn't taste very well. That's why we created frosted walnut butter. We use walnuts. They are actually the healthiest nut by far. We soak our walnuts for easier digestion. We add vegan protein for extra protein, and there's only 1 gram natural sugar, and it tastes freaking amazing. We currently have been selling since June 2024, so the summer AZ heat. We still manage to sell 700 jars at the downtown Phoenix market, and we've been doing breathwork events, yoga events, fitness events. That is who our customers have been, very health-conscious, business-oriented individuals. We do have competition, but the nut butter market is huge, and it's growing fast. And we're hitting a lot of niches. Plant-based food, plant-based protein, those are all growing niches that we're hitting on. Market strategy, we're at the local markets. We have a big Q4 planned with Christmas coming up, but our big strategy is e-commerce. Thanks to Mesa Business Builder, we're starting up Google paid ads, so we're really building out that e-commerce site. We have a influencer program we're starting also in November to really build that organic e-commerce site. We also want to go to local retail and then eventually major retail as well. Business model, e-commerce subscription. We want to sell this every month, get people reoccurring. We have other products in the works, already selling, already making, so we want to expand our product line. We're selling for about $18 a jar with 60% profit margin. And we're selling right now about 175 jars per month with an 800 jar capacity. Timeline, first year I put 3,500 in. This year we'll break even. 1 year, I want to max out our current setup and then double that. And I believe we could do that definitely with e-commerce. 3-year, buy our own facility, and then eventually sell to like these other big brands have. Use of funds, you're gonna go right to shelf life testing. That's the thing that's stopping us right now from going to retail is our shelf life is only 7 days. And why you guys should, investors, if you guys were investing in us, why you give us, my fiance and I, your money, is because we have over 5 years entrepreneurial experience. We own a fitness, nutrition, and health coaching company. So we really walk the talk when it comes to healthy eating and good for you food. And if you have any questions, I'm here to take them now. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin. Appreciate it. You stay. Let's have a little discussion with our judges over here and see where, I notice you got professional athletes up here. It's like, oh, okay, and that's something a little different. All right, who's got the first one? Oh, they're fighting over the microphones now.
I just don't think we can really judge this without a taste of
Please, I got samples.
Should have gone over and gotten a taste beforehand. We got to see if it's actually good. I'm sure it is. So I'm curious about the shelf life. So that's a big thing because then you'd have to go buy it every week at the farmer's market, right? So it's 7 days, even in the fridge or whatever?
Yep, right now, Arizona laws are really strict. They're actually in the process of changing them. If you go to the website, it says laws are under review. And I actually sent it out today to University of Arizona. They confirmed it's not a TCS food, but we have to get tested, and we're applying for a variance. We're actually going through that right now. That's part of what the funds are going to be used for, is for that testing. We know it could last 3 months plus, but Arizona is one of the few states that walnut butter doesn't fit underneath the cottage food laws.
Oh.
So that's been the holdup. So the laws are changing in our favor, but right now we have to play that game.
Okay.
Who's next? Mr. Lofgreen.
Maybe you could define your market segments, your audiences just a little bit more. Have you spent some time really understanding their various audience segments, needs, and desires for your product?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I created like a new product with it's called minimal amount of ingredients. My biohackers who I hang out with, the ones who are in the cold plunge sauna, super health conscious, they love that minimal and they buy it up. That's the new product I made just for them. So I've been really listening to what everyone's been saying. The common person really likes our regular formula, which is still really healthy, really good for you. But yeah, I've been on the ground selling this stuff and listening to everyone. So yeah, the products will change based on what I'm hearing.
Will?
Where do you source the walnuts from? And maybe this is outside of your knowledge, but I know when I'm trying to do, milk alternatives and things like almonds, then I feel some guilt as a consumer because I hear about how much water the farms take. Is it a sustainable type of farming?
So 99% of the country's walnuts come from California. 75% of the world's walnuts actually come from California. Majority of those walnuts are Chandler walnuts. Those are what we use. Long-term strategy, I would like to actually partner with a mission-driven, similar to us, farm in California and build a partnership that way. Because, yeah, that's something that would be important to me too. Just be able to source it and know where that's coming from a farm that we just vibe well with. It'd just be great, yeah. But yeah, walnuts, almonds actually use more water. So walnuts are healthier, more economical. Unfortunately, we can't get them in Arizona. We looked. They all come from California.
Tom?
Nut allergies and sensitivities have become pretty big. Are walnuts different, or are there less walnut allergies, I guess, relatively speaking? And maybe that's hard question to answer, but.
So 1% of the population has tree nut allergies, and we are considered a tree nut, yes.
Yep. Okay.
But I will say, our soaking process is awesome, and we're actually getting that tested too to see how much phytic acid we're removing from the walnut. So I don't know if you knew that, but when you get any nut or seed, you're supposed to wash and rinse and soak it and dehydrate it before eating it, because there's this phytic acid that's naturally on the nut. And eating that is actually inflammatory. So some people notice it, some people don't. We do it. My fiance has lupus, so she's super sensitive. That's kind of how we created this. Yeah. And I started getting the soaking nut, the walnuts. So I've gotten people who are like, I can't do nuts, but I could do yours because they're soaked. I love that, and they buy it up that way.
Okay. Other questions from the judges? You good? Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good job.